Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everybody. I feel like I've, shown you a couple of what I think are pretty good movies to watch around this holiday time. I know that there's a lot more that I could have recommended, but I never got around to watching and reviewing for this Christmas season. Well, this last one, it's a doozy. This is Violent Night. Violent Night came out in 2022, just a couple of years ago. Features David Harbour as the one and only Santa Claus. Now, you know how a lot of people always say, well, Die Hard, it's a Christmas movie. It takes place around Christmas. And it gives them an excuse to watch an action movie. And just because it just barely has anything to do with Christmas, they call it a Christmas movie. And it's like, we're supposed to think that's super funny. Whatever, who cares? Die Hard, whatever. I like Die Hard. No diss on that movie, and no diss on people that watch it at Christmas time. You go right ahead. That movie is an example of basically a straight-up action movie with some little Christmas elements sprinkled into it. This movie, on the other hand, is a straight-up Christmas movie with a good, healthy dose of Die Hard-type action sprinkled in there. Well, it's not sprinkled in there, it's dumped in there. Basically, this whole thing is a cross between, like, the Santa Claus story and Die Hard, with some Home Alone in there as well. It's funny. It is, as the title suggests, super violent. It's actually got some heartwarming kind of Christmassy stuff in there, too. All about believing in Santa Claus. And, well, in this movie, Santa Claus is real. He's a very jaded version of Santa Claus. He's tired of giving gifts to all these kids that don't deserve it, and he's tired of playing into the general greed of today's generations, and he's sick of it all. He tends to drink a lot. As a matter of fact, he's getting drunk in a bar in the very opening scene of this movie. And then when we realize that he really is Santa Claus, we see him fly away in his sled, and the bartender looks up and in disbelief and says, "Oh my God, I can't believe it's Santa Claus flying over." And he ends up puking out the side of his sled and pukes all over her. And it was a good little vulgar laugh to start off this movie. And it's fairly well-paced, well-acted, tongue-in-cheek sort of black comedy sort of thing. Like I said, it's like Die Hard with Santa Claus. So Santa Claus gets trapped in this mansion. Reindeer take off on him for some reason, but the mansion is under siege by these, criminal organization that wants to steal all the money from the vault from this really, really rich lady, who is played by Beverly D'Angelo from the Vacation movies, specifically Christmas Vacation. She plays Ellen Griswold in that. Here she plays Gertrude Lightstone, and she's this super rich, greedy billionaire lady that ends up stealing a bunch of money from the government somehow and oil companies, and she has it stashed away in her vault, and she has the family over for Christmas. Turns out that the caterers are all, working together in this heist to break into the vault and steal all the money. Well, Santa Claus happens to drop by, and he delivers a present or two, and he manages to get attacked by one of these terrorists, burglars, bad guys. In the ensuing chaos, the reindeer take off on him, and he's stuck there. Basically, he's got to defend himself, and as well as the family that's under attack or taken hostage by these bad guys. And we basically get to see Santa Claus kicking ass in this movie. David Harbour, right? He's a big guy. He's a big, tough, gruff guy. I enjoyed him in his role in the Thunderbolts in the MCU. Also, I really like him in Stranger Things. He's kind of a goofball, but he is Santa Claus, and he's got a good heart. And but he has actually a violent past, which we learn through the course of this movie. Santa Claus is like an ex-Viking or something like that. They don't really go into a lot of detail about his backstory, but or the Santa Claus lore, anything like that. But there's enough of it sprinkled in there, and just the way that he plays the character and interacts with the young child, the one kid that believes in Santa Claus, the one good person on the nice list that he tries to defend in this household. No, this is a Santa Claus that actually, he's kind of given up on caring, but he sees the need and he feels the need, and he's got to fulfill that role of Santa Claus, but also call back to his violent past before he was Santa Claus. So it's a bit weird, but it is, I found, highly entertaining, quite funny, actually. You also get John Leguizamo in here. He plays the main villain, whose code name Mr. Scrooge. It's not his real name, of course, but he's the one that coordinates the heist to rip off the vault, and he's in charge of all the bad guys, and they've all got radios and walkie-talkies, and it's like Die Hard. They've got hostages, but their main goal is basically just to rip them off. And it does get fairly violent. There's a lot of gun violence in this. There's a lot of deaths in there. It's not really like a horror movie, but there are some really gory kills. All around, just a good time. There's plenty of stuff in here to like. It's got the kind of edgy, bad Santa humor, Die Hard action in there. It's also got a whole lot of Santa Claus, I guess, lore. So overall, I have to give Violent Night, I'm going to go ahead and give it an A. That's right, I enjoyed it just that much. I think I would actually much rather watch this at Christmas time than Die Hard. It delivered where I needed it most. So yeah, Violent Night gets an A. So I hope you all enjoyed my Christmas movie reviews here on Andy Boy Comics and Toys. And signing off, I guess I'm just going to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, all that stuff. Hope everybody has a good and safe holiday, and I hope Santa Claus brings you what you deserve, which I hope is not an ass kicking. So, until the next video, and I guess maybe next year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, all that stuff I just said, and have a good one, everybody.